afternoon, grand rising, good evening from my end, whatever the time is on your end. Karibuni sana to yet another episode of the Africa Today Show. My name is Joby, to the first time listeners on YouTube, Rumble Beach, to everyone with us on the radio station also. Karibuni sana this amazing evening from our end. How is your day going? Us, it's been fantastic. It's been a beautiful weather. Can't complain. I don't know about the weather on your end, but of course, you can let us know and keep us updated also about the time. Today we shall be getting spiritual with today's conversation. So for those who have been literally seeking and been asking for these particular topics, this is where tonight we shall be literally getting deeper as we get to understand where do the white people come from. That is what we're discussing. We have a bunch of videos aligned for you. Keith shall be joining us in a few as he gets to break down a bunch of things when it comes to this, as we get to understand why do these people actually have tails, why do these people have so much hair when it comes to their, I don't know, their body, everything, the lies. There's another video I saw on TikTok. I can scratch my head. There's another video I saw on TikTok of the way, because these people have these lice on their hair, right? There's another video I saw on TikTok. They were using a chicken. It even kind of made me caution eating chicken. These people are using a chicken to like get the ticks out of their hair, which is so crazy. A chicken. It is so crazy. So basically, that's the topic where we shall be going in or diving in tonight as we check literally the history of the white people. Where do you come from? We need to understand, because it's also a question I used to ask myself when I was young. Like, how comes I'm black if really Jesus and the first creation was really white? Where do I, as a black person, come from? That's a question personally I grew up asking myself a lot. And that's when I talk about even religion. Earlier I said personally I felt something was wrong. I don't want to say I really was really this deep to understand, and of course not to understand that religion was wrong, but personally I questioned because of the why are we dressing so much long dresses, like, why isn't this God not allowing us to make mistakes and all that kind of thing, and then when it comes again to the creation, like, how is it that I'm black and the first creation is white? Something is not making sense. So yeah, today we shall be breaking it all the way down. So karibuni sana. For those of us do not have this information, we're here to learn all together. Maybe if you've also had that kind of a question in your head when you were young, I don't know, maybe I'd love to also hear from you guys, like, did you ever question that when you were young? But before we get into that, kindly ensure you download our app, subscribe on whichever platform you're streaming with us from, and ensure you also check out the amazing supplements we have for you guys, all organic, coming at a very affordable price. Talking about vitamins, proteins, amino acids, beauty, hair, nail, skin essential, and of course, ensure you also communicate with us in case you have any question before or after making your purchase. We also have an amazing apparel store. You can get yourself some hoodies, t-shirts, mugs, beanies, sandals, handbags, all printed with the Black of Fire Network logo, or in case you also want yours printed maybe with your name. But for now, we have the Black of Fire Network logos with us on the Apple Store. So get yourself one. And of course, Karibuni Sana once again. Keith, did you ever question when you were young? Because, with the lies we've been told, right, about the white people, being the civilizers of the world and everything. Now they've been trying to claim
Of
history as
course,
if
that's what I've been. That's the nonsense I've been taught.
did
So
you did, did you ever question? Let me even finish my question.
no,
Did you ever question? Because personally, I grew up questioning because of the lies. Personally, I said that I doubted Christianity because the first thing I was like, I used to repent a lot. Oh my God. I used to repent a lot. Like, I used to be those kids every Sunday, you're accepting Jesus again. You accepted Jesus last Sunday, but next Sunday you're accepting Jesus again. Because maybe during the week you did something wrong, like maybe stole some sugar, you abused someone, you did something wrong to your parent, and all this is a
how's that?
collective
How's that?
memories.
How's that repenting? They're just saying, I did something bad. That doesn't mean you didn't accept Jesus. It just means you did
Now,
something
let me
bad. So go ahead.
finish. So, because personally, I did start questioning religion because I used to ask, like, why is it that God is not allowing us to make mistakes? The fact that, especially being
Uh,
young,
the
because I was
common
like,
sense question.
I'm supposed to make mistakes like before I get to this right path of getting
Yep.
right. Like I'm supposed to make mistakes. I'm supposed to fall into sins. So it never used to make sense to me. Like how is it that I'm supposed to be so perfect from the beginning to the end? Then
At least you
secondly, then
go ahead.
secondly, the other question I had was now to understand because when it came to white people and then trying to look at how of course how black people we prioritize white people a lot. The only question I ever questioned myself is apart from raising my toes was how is it that I'm black and if the first creation really was white, how comes I ended up being black?
Right.
Where did this lineage of black people start? Like I wanted to
and,
understand that so bad. Like how did
was
I end
this
up?
you question it? I didn't question it. I didn't question. See, you're right. I was a Bible nut, so I didn't question none of that stuff you said, which made sense. That means you were critically thinking at a young age. I didn't even think, yeah, this doesn't make any sense. How could this God cracker be white and I'm black? How'd
I
that
did
happen?
did question that because it didn't make sense to me at all. Because I
Yeah.
used to think about, when you talk about the Bible, the heaven, the existence of heaven, how it looks like, when you're told all your tears create your heaven, the gold and everything. So for me, I have this imagination, right? When we die, of course, we're gonna go white, we're gonna go blonde hair. It's like, hold on, I'm on earth. So how comes all we ended up being black and we're poor and white people it didn't make sense because how is it that we are poor and where did this lineage of black people start from if the creation really starts from white people? That's the question personally that disturbed my head for so
I
long.
these you asked, I never asked that question, and I never asked about the perfect thing. It wouldn't make any sense because it wouldn't make any sense. You're not supposed to be perfect. To to life, you're supposed to have. No one's ever perfect. Not
True.
even the creator. Nothing's perfect. So we understood this, but they since they got control of our doctrines, our spirituality, and made it to their fake goofy religions. They're anal. So what they did is been completely hijacked. And it comes from us still. The source of all these messed up religions, the source is Africa. We're going to explain today where they come from, why their hatred is so deep, because it's a spiritual hatred. Because white people are nothing but clones that house demonic entities inside. That's why they have white skin.
Mhm.
That's why they're created with white. That's why they're only. So all these other people are new to the planet. And there's never any honesty in them. All the sciences they call pseudo, all of it is pseudo. They were relearning everything really about 200 years ago. They didn't know shit. So when they talk about things of pseudoscience, all their science is pseudo. Because science is a thing of learning. That's why they call it the theory of this, the theory of that, and never a fact. Everything's a theory. Theory of this, the theory of that, theory of this. But there's no facts because that means everything they talk about is pseudo because they have no facts about nothing. You know, their origin, they don't even want to discuss their origin because when you start discussing their origin, somehow becomes racist. It's not
Mhm.
racist to say where you come from. Who are you? You don't come from us. You
Mhm.
got the black woman's genetics, true, but you're not. You didn't evolve from that fake evolutionary theory. But the theory is a lie. It's pseudo. Came from a chimpanzee because they're the only ones with chimpanzee genetics. They say they're Homo
Exactly.
sapiens, but we're Homo sapiens sapiens because we have no animal. The African is the only human being on the planet that has no animal genetics. None. So we don't come from any ape at all. We don't have any ape genetics. They have ape. They either have, like the Asians have an ape called a Denisovans. The Europeans have an ape called a Neanderthal coming from an ape.
Mhm.
So,
It's crazy that this is and then you ask yourself today, why is Africa so fucked up? Why is Africa mentality so effed up? Why we can't critically think? Not me. I was able to critically think some things,
yeah,
just that
yeah. When
I
you said the crazy thing when you were asking those questions you had when you couldn't get out of this matrix,
it's just that I was
you
asking
died
the
from
wrong
your past life.
I was asking the wrong people, and also some things I couldn't ask.
You
Just
you were asking the wrong people. They just didn't know.
exactly, having that imaginary thought, you're like, nah. So this is now today. This is the same system of education. I don't know if it's the whole of Africa, but I'll speak for our Kenya.
It's the whole planet. It's not the that yeah, I said the evolution
Mm-hmm,
since the wicked white people, the
mm-hmm,
Jays got control of the planet. We're gonna go into them. That science, but there's what they use. That's a lie. That's pseudo. That's why it's called a theory. It's easily disprovable. It's nonsense because as you see, if Africans are the first human beings, we know it's a fact. How did the African? Why does the African have hair like this ape? Why is
yeah,
the African the only one with woolly hair, Joby? Everybody else has the hair of that ape. White people got the hair of that ape. Asians got the hair of that ape. And these Indians got. See, they have, and they all have what? Animal genetics. But the African does not. And only certain, I'm gonna say the able, the African, the Bantu African. Not all Africans, because some Africans have that damn monkey gene genetics too. A few of them, like your hunter gatherers, your Khoi and your son down in South Africa, that go all the way up to I think the Khoi son go all the way up to Rwanda, or what they would call the pig. But
so basically it's about their history, trying to make it ours. That is what I understood from
But
what
it's
you
not even their history. That was a lie. Not even
said.
their history. They were trying. See, when they went to Kemet, they seen the scroll saying that they were a created man called the Tamaru. So at that time, the whites would have control of the planet, and they had black people with slavery and bondage and everything else. We were on the bottom, so it's hard for them to process creating all the documents they took out of Africa. You know, not the fake white Arab who's there. They not original African. So all those documents took show that they were a creation. They were sort of a man, but not a complete man. So they had to come up with this. See, they have something called secret societies, Joey, which they all created called the Masonry, which they actually stole Africa too and corrupt everything they take. They corrupt it, right?
Hmm.
They take what we teach them and they invert it because they're naturally wicked. Because they were created to house demons. That's why we're gonna go on today. This is what I'm start talking about on most of my shows. I was dreaming about. I said, damn, I haven't been in this in years. I got to start bringing it back up. So because also like my friend, they took down his channel last May. That was a year ago. They ain't been able to find it. I found a little piece of his stuff on BitChute, and I heard everybody asking for what happened to him. He went silent. I don't know what happened to the brother. He was the closest thing to me intellectually and understand. We disagree on a few things. He's the closest thing to me as far as this knowledge goes. Studying this knowledge over and over again, how things actually happen. And so, see, our genetics, Joby, goes off the planet. African is a space being. Our genetics go off the planet. That's why we have something called ghost DNA. The African's the only people that has ghost DNA. And um, so with them getting control of the planet, they made all this fake history, this fake science. It's all fake. Talking about Einstein, they don't have no idea how science even works. What they call voodoo, Joe, when I showed you the double split theory, the double split test with that cartoon, the guy was saying, how does the marble turn into a wave? That things are also a particle, but a wave. Remember
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
That's what the white man called witchcraft and voodoo, which was science. The African knew that thousands of years ago. That's what science really is. That you live in an illusion. This is an illusionary world, but it does have rules. So there's no such thing as death. The African knew this thousands of years ago. Thousands of years ago. Probably hundreds of thousands of years ago. That this is an illusion through science. What we call spirituality, it was just African, it was spirit science. African science was called spirituality. Because you couldn't have one without the other. Spirituality is also science. Since they're detached, they have a religion and science. There's a separated.
Hmm.
Hearts can never be separated because it's one thing. It's universal. That's why we name college as universal, because you're learning universal knowledge. So this science they got there, that's all that can easily be debunked, but they need that because they tried to say the black man was the first man, but the evolutionary, the last man was the white man. So he's evolutionary superior. But you know that's a lie because their genes are recessive, they're the weakest, their bones are fucked up. So the evolutionary thing's a lie because they can't be that. They say, well, we're the last man to come on a planet, so we're the superior, we're the evolutionary best because we're the end, right? But when you study the genetics, you know that's a lie. It's a lie. It's a lot. And because at first when they didn't understand a Neanderthal, they said it was bad. Neanderthal was stupid. When they found out when they can go into their own genome and see that they are part of this Neanderthal, now the Neanderthal was smart. Then they came with all these papers jumping inside. Neanderthal was a very smart monkey, very smart, half monkey, half human. First he was stupid because they didn't know that they had Neanderthal genetics,
Mm-hmm.
and so this all goes back to the cosmology of Africa, which you would call the Gnostic text or the Dogon text, which is one and the same. The Gnosticism becomes your Christianity. I said Joby, we're gonna go for the Gnostic side because when we go to the Dogon side, I think Joby understands. So we go to the Gnostic side, even though it's one and the same. Because the Gnostics were Kemites. They know where they created Christianity, Islam, and all those other fake religions from. So white people are children of the Archons, whites, Asian, Indians. They were created to so you have an entity that was okay. I'm starting from the beginning because we're so late. I haven't started this in so long. So we're gonna go back to the beginning. Guys have been with me for a long time. You guys already know, so just bear with me. People that haven't been, I need to go back to the beginning and then do more and more shows out, you know, complete the process. So, in the beginning of the universe, you have the creator, which is known as either what you see in your Bible called Amen, or what the Dogons call Ama. Because the name changed, of course, because the Dogons left Kemet with all the invasions, and the name changed through time. So it's either Ama or Ama. So Ama decides to create this illusion that we're living in. Because the creator wanted to experience itself not in the objective looked at, but be the subjective. So as black people, we're all throughout the universe. Also, that's why we know black people know there's entities all throughout the universe, guys. You're in an infinite universe. There's entities, but there are black people everywhere in space. Because that's the natural form of life. Carbon 666.
I think we lost you. I'm not sure if Keith is there. Oh, it's on my end. Kindly someone let me know. But shout out to everyone that's on the building as we wait for Keith to come back. Shout out to Sankeno and Jibajaba, K. Williams. I didn't change times. You guys have to understand. Sometimes I've never changed times. If you keep up with the timetable, actually, I don't change times. The show, the Africa Today show, starts from 8:15. The earliest is 8
Can
I
you hear
can
me?
start. The
Can
latest
you
I
hear
can
me?
start is 8:30. Yes, Keith, I can hear you. Come, you're back again.
All
Yeah,
right.
come again.
Okay, start. What now? What you say about starting? What were you gonna start?
No, I'm just telling K. Williams will not change the time. He said change the time.
Uh, so, so okay, creation of the universe with the create. So we know there's something called a field of information or a field of knowing, the gnosis of knowledge, which is the creator of all, which is not no man. See, I explain the psychosis of white people. They're suffering from a really bad psychosis. The idea that you think that a universal creator is a man or a female.
I think your internet
Right?
is
There's some kind of an idiot. celestial beings. Can you can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Can you hear me, Joby?
Right now I can hear you. Yes.
Okay. Let me know if I'm in the backwoods. Shit. Get out of here. I'm in the middle of Texas, in the middle of fucking nowhere. I should have stopped somewhere I had internet. Okay, let me know when you can hear me.
I
So,
can hear you.
Creator creates these celestial beings. Okay, create these celestial beings, right? And this is what you call galaxies. And these galaxies, that's why you're going to see it in nature. I got nowhere. That's why you like to be at home when I do this. I got to be able to show things to show you how things work. So, galaxies are really at first quasars. And so, the Creator creates 8 quasars, which are galaxies. But what you have 4 male and 4 female. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Joby?
Yes, I can hear you. Sorry,
Hey,
my camera.
yeah,
It's my camera.
oh, that's your camera. I thought that was me going out.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So it's 4 quasars, which are galaxies, half a galaxy. So 4 male and 4 female. And so as energy goes, guys, you know anything, you know how energy flows. You different, let's say different things like homos and trans and all that crazy shit. Because you got to have male and to create. If you start creating with this male energy, it's unbalanced. That's why this. I'm gonna tell you that's why this was unbalanced. Because you have a male, a left side brain ruling this world. Everything's unbalanced. Everything's taking the woman out of the equation. So at this time you had four. It's supposed to be 4 quasars, which were galaxies, and female, and 4 male. They would come together and start creating their own galaxies and their own celestial planes. Because galaxies start creating stars, start creating planets from galaxies. Each galaxy, one side of the galaxy is feminine, one side of the galaxy is male. One side of the galaxy is so within a galaxy together, as I showed you guys, the male part of the galaxy is rotating clockwise, the female's counterclockwise. You see this in all signs, like I showed you through hurricanes. That's how you know they flip the world. The hurricane that hits America is female. And if you know how energy flows from female to male. I mean, male to female. And so we know that they flipped. I mean, female to male. So we know they flipped the earth upside down in our mind. That the North Pole is really the South Pole, and the South Pole is really the North Pole. That's why when you look at all those maps before white people got control of it, you'll see that Europe was in the South and Africa was in the North, upside down. Okay? Just don't get any ancient map. You'll see they flip the world, but that's on purpose because white people created by these entities, this demonic entity, to make sure that you would never rise past this field. You are nothing but a battery, and to make you being fed energy. Your energy is being recycled to this entity. Okay, now let me explain this entity to you. So during that period, go to the last thing I shared you real quick.
The
Have you
last
read the
video.
Gnostic? No, not the video. I sent you an article, the
Last
Gnostic
article.
text.
Okay.
I want you to go to Gnostic creation. So it's the same as the Dogon. I read this. This is easier because the Dogon called it Ogu. The Gnostics called this thing Yaldabaoth. This becomes your devil in your Bible, or the demiurge, way before your religions are created. Share your screen if
Okay.
you
Just
can. You take your time. And so one star did not wait for its feminine half to start creating. It jumps out the center of the paloma, which is the black hole, because the black holes are birthing chambers, guys. As above, so below. See, why you scared with their fake Christianity, fake Islam? That's all fake. All the religions they give you are fake. As above, so below. Because the universe is nothing but a black woman's womb. It's a womb that you sit in. And the center of a galaxy is the birthing chamber that shoots out other galaxies, which are baby galaxies are called quasars. So, Joby, so scroll down when he said when it starts saying the creation myth.
Mm,
They want to call it a myth. This is where they took all the stuff from their Bible
okay, so it says in the
and they
beginning there
correct.
was. It says in the
There you go.
beginning there was only the one, the Father, who is illimit,
Greater.
illimitable, since there is nothing before it is a limit. Is okay. Let me read that again. In the beginning, there was only one, the Father, who is illimitable, since there is nothing before it to limit it, and
And it,
unfathomable,
yeah,
since
exactly.
there is
Let me say, yeah,
nothing.
fathom. Let me say, but it's not the father. That's what it's not the father. It changes. Understand? Not a male or a female. It's just the creator of all. Go ahead, Joey.
Immeasurable, since there was nothing before to it to measure it. Invisible, since there's nothing has seen it. Eternal, since it exists eternally. Um, Unutterable, if I'm pronouncing it correctly,
I
since
meant, yeah,
nothing.
I mean, it was nothing there to name. It's why it doesn't have any name. No, I mean, name. But, I mean, we can name it. There was nothing there but it. It is the all. It is everything. So there's nothing before it, nothing after it. It's in everything and it is everything. It
Mhm.
is the
Yeah.
omega is the alpha and the omega.
Mhm. Unutterable, since nothing could comprehend it, to utter it. And unnameable, sorry, since there is nothing
Unnameable.
before to it to give a
Exactly.
name.
They
Hmm.
give a name too. Exactly, Joe. So it's about, oh, his name is Yahweh and Jehovah. That ain't God, moron. I'm about to tell you, that's in there. There's no Jehovah. There's the Yahweh and the Jehovah and the Allah and all that dumb shit. No, it's not. No, it's not. Nobody's there. No one could ever name it. Could ever name it's the only thing in existence. So who was there to give it a name? Go ahead, Joey.
Hmm. And then it continues, it says the father was surrounded by luminous spiritual water. He gazed into the water and saw his reflection became Babelo, the mother, his
Barbella.
favorite
So, but
daughter.
like I was teaching every time, Barbello. Barbello is his feminine half. Goes into reflection seek because it's male and female. That's why I told God is not a man. The creator's not a man. So he goes and sees Barbello. It's God is female, male and female. That's Barbello, which is his feminine half. Okay? Because the creator is male and female, not some nonsense, some white people, some cracker sitting up in a cloud. And most likely the creator is more feminine than masculine. But that's his feminine.
Joe Mosquito, get out of here. Don't be molesting English words. I'm trying. I'm really, really trying. English is not my first word, my first language. So pardon me if I can't pronounce some names correctly. I always say that.
You're doing really good, Joe. But you name it
I
more.
always,
You name it better than most of the morons in America. See,
yeah, I'm not speaking Ebonics at least.
exactly, exactly. You might you might love to rap it though, but you don't speak it.
That's it, period. There's also added that Babelo was also called Pronoia, forethought, because she was the first thought of the father. Babelo asked the father to grant her a folk knowledge incorruptibly, life eternal and truth. And the father granted her request, for knowledge incorruptibly, life eternal, and the truth came into being and glorified their father and mother. The father gazed into Babelo, and she conceived by him, and she gave birth to speak to lights, similar to the father's light. This was the son who was also called autogenes, if I'm pronouncing, yeah, autogenes, that is self-generated, since he was at the bottom identical with the father, and he was father called Christ, a name greater than every name. And the father anointed the son with his goddess, with his
So,
goodness, sorry,
so,
with his
so
goodness.
that's later. But that's later. I want you to go to okay. That comes later.
Mhm.
So we know about Bella was one of the four females, and you got Sophia. It should say Sophia in there. Sophia decides to go create, which is wisdom. Creates. Well, sometimes somebody say also about Bella is also Sophia. But these are quasars, guys. These are now galaxies. I want you to know everything is living. This planet we're living on is living. It's a living, conscious entity. The Earth is a living being. See, white people tell you things are inanimate and all that wacky because they're behind spiritually. They don't have any kind of spiritual. Everything is alive. A rock is living. Trees are living. Everything that's not inanimate is alive and living. Has a spirit of the ultimate creator dwelling inside of it.
Mhm.
Okay? So as these quasars are being formed, and Barbello, what they say, see, they try to give you an allegory. So, what this would be considered an allegory. I'm saying how the creator is also male and female. They already had eternal life, but they just give you an allegory, a story, so you would understand it to make it easier for you to digest the creation of the universe. Okay, said there's a father and a mother because creators female and male. Just like you are male and female. That's why you say you interpret your masculine side or your feminine side. One half of your brain is feminine, which is the right side. Other side is masculine, which is the left side. You're supposed to be able to merge both fields. And I've done tests. Both my fields are working. Most white people are going to use their left brain. That's why they're so vicious. White, most black people use the right side of the brain. So it makes you an incomplete human. You're supposed to use both of them to become to the creator, to God. Right? I've done tests. I'm able to use that both sides of my hemisphere work. If you guys don't know, don't get that. They got certain tests to let you know what side are you operating with. Like when you get a chance, go to Google or go to YouTube and say, hemispherical test. We're doing right now with Joby
Mhm.
today before we get done. I see one on TikTok too. But I always knew I'm able to, and because I'm more spiritual, I learned a lot. Both my hemispheres of both hemispheres of my brain are working equally. But usually a person like black people mostly have they right hemisphere working. White people use only their left hemisphere. But you must be able to have both working at the same time. That puts you back on your godly level and move you higher in vibration. Because you're both. You're merging the masculine and the feminine together. Okay, that's how the earth is too. The earth is also what masculine. It's a even though the earth is feminine, it has a masculine side. That's why one atmosphere is masculine, one atmosphere is hemisphere is masculine, one hemisphere is feminine. So um, so this entity, what they call okay, keep on reading, Jimmy. It sure tells about Yah the prophet of America, or what they call the demiurge. Keep on going.
Okay, so it says that the father gazed into Babelo, and okay, I read that. I read that. So they're adding that just as Babelo had asked the one to give her new ions, the son asked to be given another mind. To be given another mind. The father and mother agreed, and mind arose, glorified its father and mother. Mind wanted to bring something else into being, through the Father's word. Will was born, followed by word. And the Father made the Son the master of all power and truth. From the Son came the four luminaries, that is the
Okay, there you go.
Hamzod,
Yeah,
or
these are your luminaries. So these are so if we read the Dogon text, these become your four galaxies. So they're gonna be four galaxies, so eight galaxies, four female and four male. Go ahead, Joe.
mhm. So we have Hamozel, Oriel, Dib, Dibdai, and Eleth. Each came from being with three additional ions along with its own. And the three ions which Hamozel were, were grace, truth, and form. The three with Aurel were insight, perception, and memory. The three with the David,
So
David,
so this so
understanding,
so
love, and
so
like,
this become your Elohim. And this becomes your Elohim. Elohim is
it is a little bit choppy. Come again.
I'm in a bad area. Shit.
Come again. I can hear you
Can you
now.
hear me now?
Yeah.
I said, Joey's bringing out what they call the Elohim. In your Bible, the Elohim is speaking of one. No, Elohim means many gods, but they're not the creator of the universe. They are mostly under the creator. These are called demigods. I don't even have to call them gods. These are just other entities that were created first. These are your Elohim. Okay? These become your Elohim. And so what these are just nothing but galaxies, right? Quasars. I, I wanted to get to the part where Joby. I don't know if Joby went too far down. I want to get to the part of the renegade that becomes the devil in your renegade, right?
You're choppy. You are a little bit choppy. We've lost you for a minute. Yeah, I don't know where you wanted me to read from, but I read from exactly where you told me
Yeah,
keep
yeah,
going.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. To keep on going. Yeah, keep on going. See if you find. Look at when you see if they show Sophia. Look for the name Sophia.
Okay, 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 okay. So here's where the name Sophia comes in. So they're saying
Yeah, there we
Sophia
go.
watched. Okay, let me read this. So yeah, after of course we had the three, of course what the four luminaries and what they presented, and then we had the fourth one, which uh, is Eleth, which was perfection, peace, and Sophia, which indicates wisdom. So they're saying that the next was the perfect human, Pigadramas, that is the Adam, the stranger, holy Adam, or old Adam, who came into being and glorified the Father. He was placed in the iron of Amuzel. Adam had a son, Seth, who was placed in the iron of Oriel, and he was set to preside over the soul of the saints. Those with the Genesis, Genesis, is that Genesis? Okay. In the iron of David, the souls of those who are not saints, but who nevertheless repented eventually, were given a plane to their own in the iron of Eleth. Sophia watched this marvelous radiance being all around her. A desire to give birth to an ion of her own arose within her, but she acted on this desire impatiently and impulsively. She didn't bother to involve a divine partner, nor to obtain the consent of her father. Since she had descended from the Father, she was full of tremendous power. Yeah, because hers is perfection, peace, and that's where the Sophia comes from. That is the Eleth. Okay. Makes sense. And then since she had descended from the father, she was full of his tremendous power. She was able to birth a new being that contained some of her divine essence. But because his new entity had been conceived by Sophia alone, it didn't resemble the other immortals. Aha. Instead, it was hideous and mishapen. It was like a snake with a lion's head. God damn. Its eyes burned like a lightning. That's where the white people literally come from. That's I think that's the start. I don't know if Keith you can hear me. I think we lost Keith. I don't know. He muted himself. All right. So I think that's basically where it starts from. But I'm gonna read a little bit further before he comes back. So it says, in fear and shame, Sophia cast a son out of the divine realm. Um, that's the pleroma, fulfillness, who means fulfillness, in the hope of none of the other inhabitants of that perfect place would see him. To conceal him further, she enveloped him in a shining cloud and placed him on a throne in the middle of it. She named him Yaladaboth. Yaldabaoth, if I'm pronouncing it correctly, which probably means the child of chaos. And he has since also been called Salka, fool, and Samuel, which is a blind god. Yeah, so yeah,
Okay,
basically, of course,
okay, that's all the
Sophia.
brothers just said.
Pardon?
Let me tell you, what was the name? I went out.
Can't you come again?
What you say?
Yeah, I was just reading the Sophia part, which you asked me to read. That's what I was reading.
Okay, okay, what did it say? Did it mention Yalda, bros?
Well, they just say Sophia created another being, which was, of course, a
Exactly.
hideous.
Okay. Okay. Another being. Yeah, it
Yeah.
is. Okay. Okay. So yeah, there you go. Okay. So that's what we talk. Okay. So that being there, guys, and the Dogons would call it Ogu or the Demiurge. So that would be another quasar, guy. That's an unformed quasar that was developed and all started creating this, what we call the material realm without its feminine half. So So as you merge both texts, because the Dogons are from Kemet and the Gnostics, this is all the Kemetic texts, right? This is where you get all the when they start creating the Christianity texts, right? Took these texts, they made lies out of them. They just fake Jesus and your fake Allah and that other fake shit from ancient African science, African texts. So what happened is now this entity that's creating this part of the galaxy, this solar system, in its own image. So everything here is corrupt because this thing is wicked, because it fell in vibration. Because remember, everything is connected to the Creator by light. We're all connected to the Creator by light. That's why as black people, we are more spiritual than anybody on the planet, because we're connected through light. So this thing made white people and these other races without light. See, when you feed from the sun, you're feeding electromagnetism, because that's what your soul is, electromagnetism. So you house in this suit. The suit, the body's nothing but a clone. You have something that's housed in it, which is light. Okay? And so now the story gets kind of convoluted. So now we got this entity that was on this planet creating things out of bounds and in this galaxy out of bounds. And so, as the Dogon said, humanity, which is us, That's why we have no animal genetics. We're creators. That's why our bodies, black, if your body's a star, that's why you got stardust in you. That's why people like say everybody does. No, everybody doesn't. Black people only got stardust, and bodies are made of the stars because that's where we come from. So the creator takes one of these nomos, which is a galaxy, and sacrifices it to make human beings. And it sends us to this planet to try to correct what the demiurge or what Yaldabaoth is doing, because now he's starting to procreate with its own placenta. Because they jumped out of the paloma of the galaxy and took its paloma, which is our sun. Our sun is this thing's paloma, its placenta, which didn't have enough light. So what the creator did was connect our sun, which is this thing's placenta, to the star system Sirius. That's why we're connected to Sirius. Our sun is tethered by a bigger sun called Sirius. Okay? We're connected. We have a sun. We have a greater sun behind our sun. That's why we have a 25,000 year what? Cycle of time. We go up, we go down. We go up, they call it the Yuga cycles, or you can call it the Great Year. We are tethered to a bigger sun. And we came from to try to heal the balance of this planet. I really can't call black people Africans. That's just so with this thing that needs to now feed off of energy because it's not in. Remember, it fell in vibration because it got disconnected from true creator because it did not wait for its feminine half to start creating. To create balance, you must have male energy and female energy. That's why a man and a woman come together to make a baby. That's why you can't have two homosexuals create no baby. And they tell that crazy shit that these Democrats are talking about. That's a lie. Put 100 homosexuals on an island, come back in 100 years, and everybody will be dead. Because to create, you must have female energy, male energy, or it's going to be what? Unbalanced. So this thing starts creating an unbalanced system because they wanted to be God. This is where you get your devil story, right? Where your fake devil shit come at. Your fake Satan nonsense, which he set. So we know Set Typhon in Kemet that became Satan is what Ogu is, this entity. It's Set. And Set Typhon is in the thing of what? And we're gonna show you this. Set Typhon energy is in the energy of a crocodile. Pull this up, Joby, real quick. Say images of, we can put images of Set Typhon, so we can prove all this. Say images of the Egyptian god Set Typhon. Or just Set. You see, it's an image of a crocodile. They told you that that the energy of Ogu or Yaldabaoth was a reptile in nature. The energy. So I want you to know the Africans do this. This is thousands of years. We're gonna prove it. That these motherfuckers are walking amongst us right now. This is what white people are housed with. This the energy down. That's why they're so wicked. Yeah, Set Typhon right there. Set Typhon. A crocodile. Oh no, no. That's Anubis, ain't it? Is that Set Typhon, Joby? Or is that Anubis? Yeah, okay. That's him. That's Set. That's Set Typhon. Which they told you, and also in your Dogon, that energy is reptile in nature. Right? That's what they showed you. That is reptile in nature. This energy, this Ogu energy is reptile in nature. So when I showed you guys that the digital camera can now pick up that frequency, you can look in white people's eyes and see the double slits, the reptile eyes, because they're housing that energy of this thing. Because the meat suit is just an illusion. So this thing needs to feed off what? The black people's energy to keep it alive. So that's why white and these other people create. That's why they hate us so much, guys. They were created to house demonic energy, to keep the vibration low, to keep despair, misery. Because this set type and this ogu feeds off what? Low vibrational energy. That's why your music is fucked up. That's why these people are so wicked. Why you got rape and despair. Because it feeds off your energy. It has to feed. Because it was disconnected from the creator. And so since it's fell in energy, it's got to feed off low vibrational energy. That's why wars are in an energy bomb. Any kind of sports event is an energy bomb of energy. Things feed off your energy. And so you can't see it because it sits outside your what? Your visual spectrum. It's there. Our visual spectrum is very small. So you can't see it, but it sits there outside your visual spectrum. These entities. Okay? So when they so fast forward this thing right here. Fast forward. So I'm not sure about it because a lot of stuff you can't believe, guys. It's so convoluted. It's so messed up. It's so convoluted. We don't know what to trust to all the studies. Sometimes I think I'm right, and then I'm wrong again, then I'm right again, then I'm wrong again. Because everything is given to you to mix you up. Because then we go now we got to go to the Anunnaki story. Okay? We got to go now to the Anunnaki because this goes back millions of years. Because this planet has been here probably billion. So this thing has been here. So one story with the Anunnaki are saying that they came from the planet Neverwhere. I don't believe none of that shit. But we know this is real. We know these things are here. We know these other entities are here on this planet. That's a fact. Show you CIA papers, everybody knows you got certain aliens or certain any other planets that are here. These are facts. How the pyramids got created, these pyramids all over the planet. These are facts. These are anomalies on the planet that no one wants to explain. I've been 30 years of research. So, one story says that the Anunnaki came in looking for gold. And then who was here? It was only us black people here. And so these other black, because they're black, wanted to enslave us here. But we refused to be their fucking slaves. So there was a war between us and them. But they were higher advanced people than us, higher advanced black people than us, and were able to go interdimensional. So they were higher in what they call density. And so they tried to enslave the Africans that were here, the black people that were here, because we were the only people here. But now get this out your mind, so we know. And they all know there were no other races on this planet. I mean, when no Aboriginal black people, you see, those are created African. There's only African people on this planet. Period. With no Neanderthals, with none of that. All these things that you see come later, those are created entities. The Neanderthal is a created entity. That's why it's got the black woman's genome. Yes, the Neanderthal has the black woman's genome. So it's created. That Bigfoot is created. And that's where they start grafting all white people from. And then you take another animal called the Denisovan, create these Asians and these Indians from. So we get the story, we get 2 or 3 different stories about this Anunnaki come to the planet. Supposedly to mine gold. We know some of that's true because they go to South Africa. So we know South Africa, those gold mines are still there. They found them. Okay? The Anunnaki said they came there, what they call the Apsu, South Africa. And that's where all the shamans of South Africa talk about it. Credo Mutwa and so many other shamans in Africa talk about this happening. There weren't no white people. They didn't exist. Wasn't no East Indians and wasn't no fucking Asians. They did not exist. That has nothing to do with being racist. These are facts. They didn't exist. They wasn't created yet. Sorry, don't blame me. These are just facts. The GNO, the DNA shows that, and their history and all this mythology shows that. They want to muddy it up. Be that fake Christianity shit, which is a lie. So Anunnaki come in first and try to force the black people here to be their slaves. But we refused to be their fucking slaves, so there was fights going on. So then they say they came up, okay, we're gonna make a creature out of the chimps, right? But it couldn't be the white man first because the Asians and the East Indians come first. That story don't hold water either, because the white man is the last man created. So it can't be that they created them to be the first slaves. They might create the East Indian. Maybe they create the East Indian first to be their first slaves, because they used the chimpanzees genetics. They say the genetics of one of the Anunnaki women, but that was a black woman. Everybody has black women. Anunnaki women must be black women, which I know they are. Every woman on this planet has that black woman's genome. That's a fact. It's a biological fact. So I got to argue whether who came first, the chicken or the egg. Black woman came first. And whether she was an Anunnaki or African here, that's debatable. But they say that the Anunnaki black woman used her womb to create these first hybrid species. Now, I think, so that might have been the East Indian that they created first, or maybe another one of these Africans first, like the Khoisan, who have animal genetics. And I think later on, when they got to warring, these other academic members, because they said the Anunnaki started warring with one another. And so they wanted to create a savage race to go against the African that was completely devoid of any empathy and any spirituality, to make it savage. So it made sure it didn't have any melanin content, because your melanin is what connects you to God. That's your carbon. That's your building block of life. And so and that's why I feel sad for Europeans, because when they created them, they stripped the melanin out of this damn clone. And so they took entities from lower vibrations and housed it in this damn meat suit. That's why you never see, why can they ever be righteous? Why can't they ever see what's right or wrong? Because they're demonic. They house demons. That's what they were created to do. Everybody can never see what's right or wrong. But, shout out to Bobby Hemmett. I'm going too fast. I'm going to put all this, I'm all over the place. I'm going to put all this into chronology. Because Bobby Hemmett may be right. Some white people are good. Because that's when the Moors, because the Moors, this knowledge was known. Because that's why they said the Moors went in, that's what Bobby Hemmett said, I'm sure he's right. Why the Moors went into Europe and starts, because everybody get back, why these Moors are sleeping all these white women? Because they were trying to put melanin into this beast and destroy the genetic makeup of this damn beast. This demonic. They were trying to put melanin into this white person. Because look, blue eyes and blonde hair. Remember, that's why they never wanted to mix the genome. That houses demons, guys, because it is a genetic deficiency. It is a genetic deficiency. That's why they can't stand in the sun. That's why they can't raise their vibration. And so they were created to house these demons. That's why all these governments on the planet have this set Typhon or Ogu energy in it. That's why everybody is wicked. And that's why everybody was trying to what? BACCINE. Because, but, anyway, Joe, play. Let me see, what video did I send you? This video I want you to like. Um, Great that one.
Yeah.
Play um play play the second video I sent you.
All right.
Second one from the bottom. The one with the lady. I found this video. I showed this too, but I don't got it on. I don't got none of my videos, so I got to use somebody else's video to explain it. The one with the lady in the eyes. Play that one. So what we're going to show, guys, how the set type and how this Ogu energy it sits housed in white people. This is why they were created. This is why they just showed up on the planet 6,000 years ago. These are also what they call. They try to disclaim themselves from being the Jade. This is what the Ashkenazi is. The cats. This is what the cats with the hats are. And they control the planet through these people. This energy controls the planet through these people. And that's why everything is demonic. Everything is goddamn misery. People, they do nothing but keep everything in misery. Because that's to make sure you stay here, coming back over and over again, reincarnating in this matrix so this thing can feed off your energy. And so this entity, Ogu, created other archons. So it's got other, what they call other demons that you can't see. And so a lot of these people, you see are walking around with demons inside. The body is just a meat suit. The energy inside of it is demonic. And that's why everything is always misery, war, and fake religions. This thing created all these fake religions. You're worshiping this thing they call God, is Yahweh. That's this fucking thing they worship. They worship in what you would call the devil. It's Allah and it's fucking Jehovah, Yahweh, motherfucker. That's this thing. And the Gnostics say in their book, they tell you, if you ever kept reading, the Gnostics tell you that Yahweh, Jehovah is this motherfucking thing. That because through worship, you're sitting there also what? Your energy. The real creator don't want you to worship it. He, she. It doesn't need your energy. It's everything. It's nothing you can do. You can give. That's why giving it money. Oh, God's not going to bless you. Give it some money. I'm the creator of the universe. As Joby just read. There's nothing before me, nothing after, nothing you can give me. Nothing I'm lacking. I create any and everything at any time, at any place. That's this thing you worship it. Because you're giving it your energy. And that's why it was what? Those beings that it created these religions to worship it. The Jays, the cats with the small hats, know they're worshiping this thing. That's what's called the synagogue of Satan. They know they're worshiping this damn thing. You talk about your Abrahamic religions, they're worshiping the devil. That's why everything's so wicked. These religions ain't done shit. Cause despair, wickedry, stealing, theft, robbery, slavery. The God, you read the God in the Bible talking about kill everybody, raping people, drinking blood. What kind of God is this? Because that's Ogu you worshiping, morons. That's Yaldabaoth in that book. He created, these people are clones. They create that fake religion to worship him. You're giving this thing your energy. The created universe don't need your worship. Don't need shit from you. Go ahead, Joby. I'll play that.
Okay.
Now you got these reptilian demonic entities.
Yeah.
Man, they're all over the world, man. Okay?
All over the world.
I'm just here to make this quick video. No government on this planet is your friend. They're all demons. Okay? Every president, every political party, every government on this planet is controlled by demons. The demons is controlled by the deep state. The deep state is run and controlled by Yahweh, Enlil of the Anunnaki.
Anunnaki. True.
Okay? Enki and Enlil ruled this planet. Okay, along with their brothers and sisters, man. Osiris, Ra are like the children of Enki and Enlil. Thoth is one of the children. I think Osiris and Isis, Marduk, who's Ra.
That's where you get. That's where you get Atlantis and Lemuria. Those are those advanced civilizations thousands of years ago. We're going, Joe.
Sin, who is Allah. Okay, they're still on this planet. I'm still weeding this out. That's why I haven't dropped too many videos. I'm trying to figure out who is behind the deep state, who's out here killing all these indigenous people around the world. Okay, Credo Mutwa was discussing who's killing all the African tribes.
Right? That Credo Mutwa is a South African shaman, which I was using too. Shaman, pretending he got catch about these guys. He called these guys the Chitahuri. But you can't see him, the demonic type and energy that they got his ass and completely fucked his genome up. But that's another story. Go ahead, Joe.
Who's killing these indigenous people around the world? Okay, it's these demons right here. Okay, the children of Ogo. I'm going to be breaking this down. Ogo, the pale fox.
Ogo's the name they gave him with the Dogon, or if y'all was reading the Gnostic text, that's Yaldabaoth. Same thing. Yaldabaoth, Ogu, also your devil in the Bible. Ogu, Yaldabaoth. Okay? Go ahead, Joe.
Amma, and created the earth and the sun. Amma cut Ogo off from the true God realm. Ogo fell in frequency and got locked here on this planet.
Yeah.
Okay, the Anunnaki come here to this planet. Anunnaki is the black African. The black African is the god of the planet.
Exactly.
I'm going to be breaking all this down. And did the deep state, HARP, CERN, unleash the Kraken on humanity? I'm about to drop that in the next few days. But I'm just making a quick video because I'm breaking the science down, and it's right here in front of your face, okay? Take a look. This woman's eyes. What's this video here?
Now this lady is a German game show host or game presenter. But like I said, the digital cameras can now pick up that frequency. If I told you want to know whether you live in an infinite universe, go to the funeral, go to the cemetery, take your digital camera. You'll see balls of light. You'll see people outside their body, don't know they're dead. They might have died in an accident. You'll see balls of light. They haven't moved on. You'll know they're dead. Like, oh shit, where the fuck is my body at? Hey, moron, you're dead this life. Your body's gone. It's in that ditch. Okay? So, the digital camera can now pick up that frequency that your eyes couldn't pick up. And you can see the reptile energy in this fucking crackhead. But the majority got this. Except for the ones that were not that not got black people's genetics. The Moors went in, remember they said the Moors went to Europe and did all this fucking of white women. Because they were trying to clean out, as Bobby Hemmett said, their gene stable. Trying to stop these crackers from housing these demons by putting melanin in this thing. So that's why they want to now what? Unalive everybody with the VAC. Because a lot of these white people got black genetics now. They were given that by the Moors. And that fucks it so that they can house demons like the way they were created. Most of them still can't, but it's still mostly wicked. They wanted to, so this fucked up the housing of the energy in white people and Asians. But he keeps talking about, but also Asians house that shit too. They forgot about just saying, we just keep focusing on Caucasians, which is unfair because they all can house this shit. That's why they were created. Go ahead, Joby.
The Carolyn Quebecus show, okay? As you can see,
Africans, you can too. When you're drinking alcohol, morons, you wondering why I don't touch that shit. Yeah, A demon can goes into your orbit. This is real. Ancient African science. You can't see when you fucked up drinking that shit. It can house in your frequency and you can't get it off you if you get too low. You're drinking, you're smoking your fucked up weed and your dope and your drugs. You lowers your vibration. You're listening to mumble rap and all this idiotic low vibrational rap. House you in that shit. This is real.
Are they housing in me right now?
Well, it depends on. Now, usually you're light. If you're feeling depressed, make sure you go out there and get some sun. Because you listen to that shit.
I'm on the sun every single day.
Okay, well, you're good. Go ahead, Joker. You're good.
So,
okay,
it's about 40 minutes in duration. This is the actual footage from the show. Okay, the actual footage. And as you can see right there, she's shape-shifting right there on the footage. Right there, bam. Okay, and what mark are we at? We're at the 6:53 mark. Okay, you can Google this video, the Carolyn Kebekis Show from May 21st, 2020. This is this little demon right here who hosts this damn show. Okay, she's a demon. Okay, they're doing those blood sacrifices rituals
with children.
Okay, and the deep state's creating these clones, and they housing these demonic entities in these clones and putting them in positions of power. And these people who you think are human are not human; they're demons. Okay, and I got the goods right here, man. Okay, that's a demon. Okay, we're going to take it back. And notice right here in the video, it's a vortex. She's coming out of a portal. Look at this. Look at what she's standing in front of. A portal.
That means other dimensions.
Is opening.
Things come out from other dimensions. Portals. You live in other dimension or other vibration. That means frequency, dimension, or density. See, things come from lower portals. Open up these portals. Like I told, those sprites come from lower dimensions. They need a body to house themselves in. These demons. If you're white, you got no protection. You got no melanin. So it can house it in your ass. But if you're fucking drinking, smoking, and listening to your fucked up music, it lowers your aura field. And this thing is going to try to attach itself and take over your body. This is what demonic possession really is. Okay? Good. That's why they open up CERN. That's why they do this shit at CERN. That's why everything is wicked and evil, so they can house these demonic entities on you. That's what the VACCINE was about. Go ahead, Joe.
Up portals, and here's this little demonic dumbass right here. Excuse my French. Come doing a TV show, coming out of a damn portal. Okay. I don't know if you can see that right there. We're going to take it back. Okay. It's at the 6:53 mark. All right. We're going to hit play on this. If I can get it to play. Yeah, she's coming through a portal. Like a demon. All right. So let me go ahead and put a pause on this real quick.
This is the set type and Ogu energy in this thing, what they call the reptilian. So reptile energy is no vibration. Go ahead, Joe.
Okay, this right here is the beginning of the show, man. I don't know if we can hear it. She's coming through a damn portal, man. Okay, this right here is the beginning of her TV show. Get to the entrance.
I also showed y'all they had it on the mayor of Atlanta, the former mayor.
Because, you got these cattle brains out here will sit here and say that these videos, when they show these people, their eyes shape-shift into reptilian, they'll sit there and try to say, those are just video tricks. That's Adobe After Effects. They're editing the videos. This is all fake footage. No, this is the actual TV show. Video, the Carolyn Kebekis Show from May 21st, 2020. Okay, this was just a few weeks ago. All right, and this is the actual show.
Dein Millionenpublikum. Und manchmal läuft sie in High Heels durch die Berge und lässt sich dabei von einer Drohne filmen. Man könnte das als Metapher auf das Leben verstehen. Mal geht es bergauf, mal geht es bergab. Und ständig stolpert man. Aber eigentlich
This bride is a demon. And what they're doing is all these movie stars, all these politicians, anybody that you see in the public eye, they're replacing them with these damn demonic clones. Okay, it's the deep state. Black helicopters are the one engineering these clones and putting them in front of you as if they're actual people, but what they really are just clones housing the damn demon. And they're fronting off as human beings as the Emerald Tablets and the Book of Thoth told you. Okay?
Right.
Reptilian is their disguise. The snakes, the Nagas. Okay? Calling up this ogre energy, man.
He's talking about Thoth. As I study more, Thoth is fucked up too. See, everything is all back. We worshiping Thoth. Thoth is part of the problem. Thoth was creating these crackers. Thoth ass. Thoth black ass who we love in Kemet. As I get to studying deeper, I think he probably came to that too. He didn't come to it in his video yet. Thoth is also creating these crackers. He's also one of the motherfuckers Anunnaki that was creating these crackers and housing these demonic entities in it. Because he was fighting over Kemet. So we don't know, but he was fighting over Kemet. That he would move, because he was once in Avatar, told you he was the king of Kemet. But they tossed his ass out of there. See, they don't teach you, we always get half the history. They tossed Thoth's ass out of Kemet. And so he came back with that created cracker to invade Kemet. That's why he took his ass over to America and created the pyramids here. And those pyramids in America are named after him. Tirtod are named after his ass. And I'm going to tell you the wicked shit he was doing over here. That's Thoth's ass. This wicked motherfucker that we always venerate. Oh, we are, oh yeah, don't this, don't that, don't do it. That motherfucker's wicked. That's a wicked ass nigga. Very Joe, Anunnaki motherfucker. Wicked as fuck.
Energy in full force. I'm just going to let you know that this is the actual TV show. It's the intro. And we're going to get down to the dirt.
in Wirklichkeit kann Caroline übrigens keine 5 Schritte gehen, ohne mit Seitenflächen stehen zu bleiben und nach Luft zu schnappen. Mein Name ist Iris Berben.
Guys, this woman is a German comedian, okay? Carolyn Quebec. She's a German comedian, okay? Go ahead.
Ich habe momentan viel Zeit für Sprecherjobs.
That's why she's talking German.
Und jetzt kommt die Caroline Kebekus Show.
Okay? This is her show. This is her intro. There she is, coming through a damn portal, right there. Coming through a portal. Walking through a damn portal, man. Like a demon. Okay, these people are demons, man, all right? Right here, as you can see, what is this mysterious spiral anomaly in the Norwegian sky? There we go. Look at portals. Right? Portal. See that? Spiral. Look at that. Spiral. And she's coming through a damn spiral, man. Right there. Through the vortex. Through the spiral. This is a damn demon, man. Right there. Vortex. Spiral. Look. Let's take a look at that. Spiral vortex. Spiral vortex. Demons are coming through the vortex, man. Point blank.
That's the real vortex. Damn, well, that's the real one.
You gotta be aware of what the hell is going on here, man. Okay, I'm breaking down this next video. I understand it's taking a while for me to drop this video, man, because I have to, let me give you an example, man. I have to weed through all this crap here, man. There's your girl, Rihanna, right there, shape-shifting.
Rihanna, yeah,
You got Beyonce.
They been got they
You got
black
Jay-Z. You got Hillary Clinton. You got Hillary Clinton doing spirit cooking.
Yep,
Okay.
they all got demons on. That's when Joe was asking about Maria Abramovich. They all got demons on them. That's why Beyonce is demonic. Jay-Z is demonic. It involves all that demonic ass shit with these crackers, with this Ogu energy, put demonic entities on their ass. Oh, you see, Beyonce looking all crazy and shit. Because she's
I
possessed.
mean, got this Zuckerberg right here, and there's this clone twin on Star Wars: The Next Generation. I mean, these people are demons, man. Okay, we're gonna break. I'm breaking everything down. We're going all the way back to Sirius Star, where the Black African comes from. We're gonna break this whole
Exactly.
science
You got it
down,
right.
man.
You got that right.
Okay,
That's it.
we got to break
We
everything
come from,
down so you
pause
can get
it,
a clear
pause
picture.
it, pause it, pause it. We come from the Sirius star system, guys. We don't come from the planet Earth. We come from the star system Sirius. That's where we come from. Then we came here to try to fix this planet, and we fell in vibration. That's why our genetics goes off the planet. They was just say, oh, they was just say, human beings genetics go off the planet. No, they don't. Only African people's genetics go off the planet. You trying to say human beings genetics go off the planet? No, they don't. Only Africans go off the planet. All you people were created here. And when you try to leave the planet, your body breaks the fuck up. These are facts. As any what astronaut goes into space, his body starts disintegrating. You were created here. You ain't never left this motherfucking planet. And you ain't never going to. Go ahead, Joe.
Or what the hell you up against? This right here is what you're up against. Demons, man. Okay? Demons. Okay, this right here is the Emerald Tablets of Thoth with scrolling text and no comments by Gerald Clark. Okay, I'm going to be featuring this in my up-and-coming video, The Deep State, the Deep State, CERN, Catholic Church, Unleashed, the Kraken on Humanity.
Now remember, I'm going to pause that. Now, when Thoth was talking about, he said the Atlanteans started making these crackers. Who? Who started doing it? Because Hitler wasn't there. Who was creating these motherfuckers? Said the land, yeah, his ass was doing it. That's what I know. This motherfucker's the one doing it. He started creating and housing this in these wicked shit, this wicked Ogo energy in it. And somehow he became obsessed. When you read the Emerald Tablets, remember he says he goes. You know, it took me 10 years to research that Emerald Tablets to understand what the fuck was going on. 10 years to be listening to that shit almost night and day, once a week. Because he goes down and talks to fucking Ogo. The demiurge. He's cahooting with this motherfucker. Remember, his daddy is what they call the creator of Kemet, Ptah. Or he becomes Poseidon, he's Ptah, he's Enki, right? But his dad was in control of Atlantis. It was in control of Atlantis, but not of Earth. That other entity was called the Dweller. I want you guys to go back and listen to the Emerald Tablets. Put up on YouTube. Sometimes they edited a lot of it because you're starting to wake up. They edited a lot of the shit on YouTube. But they still got the Dweller. Who the fuck is the Dweller? The Dweller's fucking Ogo. Thoth is in cahoots with this motherfucker. Ogu, the Dweller, rising from me, goes, oh shit, this is the demiurge. Thoth is in cahoots with the fucking demiurge. That's why you find all these civilizations that Thoth created turns into what? Blood sacrifice. Blood, which because he's feeding that fucking Dweller, that fucking Ogu, that goddamn set typing. He's feeding that motherfucker. That's why all these, I said, why did the Aztecs and the Mayans start doing blood sacrifice, blood ritual? Why were they throwing virgins off the pyramids and drinking and bleeding them and shit? I said, motherfucker, took me 20 years to figure this shit out. I got it. That's Thoth feeding the to this motherfucking thing. That's why you look at all, even in Kemet, that's why they kicked those out of Kemet, because he was starting that blood sacrifice shit. They kicked his ass out. Get your motherfucking ass out of here. You out your fucking mind? And he created the cracker to come back in to forcibly try to take over Kemet. This is when he started creating the white man again. And that was this demonic energy in it. Because remember, Thoth was the magician. He was a master geneticist, a master magician. Fucking with the genes. Thoth was a master geneticist. I said, this motherfucker. That's Thoth. Mesoamerica's named after this motherfucking nigga. Even with the Olmec statues over there. That's this nigga. That's this wicked motherfucker. All that shit always descended into what? Blood sacrifice rituals to feed this goddamn Yaldabaoth. This demonic energy motherfucker. Go back. You think I'm joking? I want you guys to go back and put on the emerald tablets. And I want you to realize when he said when they were going down, because they were what? Opening portals to other dimensions. Remember those? Tells you that about the portals and the dimensions. He said the people of Atlantis started to become too advanced. They started opening up portals and allowing that reptile energy into this dimension. I want you to go listen to it. And he says the only way you can tell, because remember, you can't tell that lady's demonic, he just showed. And those said the only way you can tell of that energy, you would have to do a certain vibration to make the fucking thing come out if it exposes eyes. It told you right there, you have to do a certain amount of energy. And this is the same shit Credo Mutwa was talking about in South Africa. Same shit. Same goddamn shit. God is worshiping this wicked ass Thoth motherfucker. This motherfucker is wicked. He created these crackers to keep us fucked up. And I know I'm right as well. I used to be, oh man, Thoth was great. Thoth is the greatest. Thoth. It takes you years to keep going through all this shit over and over and over again. And the real God, the real creator, always downloads shit to me. I said, oh shit. Motherfucker. That's why they be worshiping this motherfucker, and white people love this fucking Thoth too. This fucking, even though he did the 7 principles, the 7 hermetic becomes Hermes. This motherfucker's wicked. Becomes Hermes thrice, because he teaches about the 7 laws, 7 universal laws, which is real. But this motherfucker is responsible for helping create that cracker. And I know I'm right. Those downloads came to like, oh, they kicked his ass out of Kemet. They don't tell you that they kicked those ass because they started doing that fucking human ritual, sacrificing people. The shit they doing now to feed this old goo energy. Go ahead, Joe. Go ahead, play.
Yes, they did. Bonafide. I'm just giving you a snippet of the evidence, okay? But here's Gerald Clark right here, man.
This is a book, so he's doing.
Heed my wisdom. The voice of light is clear. Seek not the valley of shadow, and light will only appear. List ye, O man, to the depth of my wisdom. Speak I of knowledge.
He's reading the Emerald
Far have I
Tablet.
been on my journey through space-time, even to the end of space of this cycle. I glimpsed the hounds of the barrier, lying in wait for he who would pass them. In that space where time exists not, faintly I sense the guardians of the cycles. Move they only through angles, free are they not of the curved dimensions.
See, I knew that. Pause it. So I understood. Pause it. See, those had already left this bottle, but he wasn't allowed to go to the next dimension because the creator already knew that this motherfucker was wicked. Remember, he was chased back into his goddamn body. See, I don't think Akara's on that yet. He don't know. He was chased back into his body because Thoth is not allowed to go to the next dimension. That motherfucker is still here. He's not allowed to trans because all the wicked shit he's done. See, he's already left his body transcending this dimension, but he's not allowed. That was Anubis coming after his ass. He's talking about this one, the white man's read. He said the hounds of the universe are coming after me, which is Anubis, guys. He's not allowed to go to any higher dimension because he's fucked up. He's stuck here because all the wicked shit he's done. There's an imprint on this nigga. So that's what he's telling you. See how that said, why is Thoth being chased? And it took me years to figure all this shit out. Why is Thoth being chased and shit by the hounds? The hounds are Anubis. Remember, Anubis guard the dimensions. If your fucking vibration ain't right, you never get out of the third dimension. You never go higher and higher and higher. I think Thoth is able to go to the fourth dimension, fourth and third. Not the fifth, not at all, because all the wicked shit they've done. So he's being chased. He's retaining the emerald tablets that they're chasing his ass. I was like, why are they chasing him? Ain't he all the knowledge and he knows shit? And that's when guys start giving me all these downloads in my dream. Oh, this motherfucker was creating this cracker and killing these people. This motherfucker. That's why he's not allowed. That's why the hounds are chasing his ass. Because everybody, guys, remember, your body is an illusion. You're supposed to learn to call astral project. Leave your body. So Thoth is telling you, yes, you need to leave your body to learn how the universe works. He leaving his body and he's being chased. That way, say, oh shit, when you get chased by the hounds, don't go straight into your body. Go circular and turn into an angle of light and vortex back into your body. That's what he's saying there in the emerald tablets. He tells you to vortex into your body. But he never tells you, Thoth, why are you being chased? What the fuck and who the fuck? Why is God chasing your punk ass? Why are you being chased, nigga? Why are you being chased back into your body? Oh! Because all of the wicked shit you done. That's why these crackers love this Thoth motherfucker. Because all these civilizations he created always descend into that ball and blood ritual shit. Feeding this damn demiurge who Joby read the Yaldabaoth, who's cut off from universal love, cut off from universal God. So it's got to feed on energy. And so that's why you would sacrifice women and children and bust their heads open and shit, because this thing feeds off the energy. Go ahead, Joby, go ahead.
Vortex, okay? These hounds come at you straight lines. You have to go in circles to avoid the hounds. Okay?
Exactly. But what? But see, but why the hounds after his ass? You ain't got there yet. I don't got. Why the hounds after this motherfucking nigga? Why are they after him? Because only the creator controls the universe outside your body. Why are they after this motherfucker? Because he done wicked shit. That's why they after his ass. Go ahead, Joby.
About you got to go into a vortex. All right?
Yes,
hold on.
That's a vortex back in your body.
Okay,
but ain't nothing gonna chase us. We ain't done nothing wicked, nigga. Ain't nothing gonna chase us. We ain't done no wicked shit. Go ahead, Joby.
Hour, 9-minute, 51-second mark. Emerald Tablets of Thoth with scrolling text and no commentary by Gerald Clark. Okay, here we go.
The darkness Shine a light on the way. Speak I of ancient Atlantis. Speak of the days of the kingdom of shadows. Speak
Okay, speaking of the days of the kingdom of shadows. Okay, go ahead.
of the coming of the children of shadows. Out of the great deep were they called. By the
Out of the great deep they were called from that vortex. Okay, go ahead, man.
wisdom of earthmen, called for the purpose of gaining great power.
Who did
Okay,
it?
Earthmen wanted power.
No,
So
no,
they,
what Earthman? Pause it. Who did what fucking Earthman? Who did it? Those ass, nigga. Those is talking about him. He's doing the shit. He's opened up these motherfucking portals and creating this cracker. And that's why Atlantis fell. Because God made that shit to sink this shit now. And then Thoth did it again in Kemet. Because remember, Thoth and them go to Kemet. They leave Atlantis when it sinks and goes to Kemet. Those ass. Goes to Kemet. And create those pyramids where they were cooking them crackers up. Go ahead, Joe.
dark forces of Ogo.
Yeah,
Okay.
Ogo.
Forces
Exactly.
of Ogo. I'm breaking this down. My next video is coming up within the next
Yeah.
day, 2.
They start using
You know, I
forces
just
up
get
from
it-
Ogu, which is in the Emerald Tablets, which is the Dweller, guys. Go back. I want you guys. This is your assignment. Go back on the tablets on YouTube. Ogu was gets taught by this evil motherfucker. He summons up Ogu energy and starts creating this cracker then. And then does it again later on in Kemet. See, Akara ain't that far yet. And I kept listening like, don't keep talking about other black people are doing the shit. No, this nigga's doing it. Go ahead, Joby.
Guys, because, you know, cattle brains out here, we try to challenge you and try to make you out like you crazy. And ain't no cattle brain out there. All you cattle brains out there, you ain't gonna talk to me like I'm crazy. You're the fool. All right, but go ahead, man.
Far in the past before Atlantis existed,
You're talking about far in the past before Atlantis existed. Go ahead, man.
men there were who delved into darkness, using dark magic, calling up beings.
Okay, men there were who delved into darkness, using dark magic, calling up beings.
Call up B.
Hey, these beings, right there. See it right there in her eyes, man. Right there. Demons, man. Okay? They travel as electromagnetic frequencies. Okay, the science that they're using is called liquid crystal holographic technology. Okay? They use a form of polarization. Okay? This is a technology, advanced technology that these demons use to mask themselves, you know, so you can't see the demon on them. Okay? You know, they're trying to hide this demon. And this right here is the science that they use, man. This is one of the sciences that they use, man. Liquid crystal holographic technology. This is how they keep, you know, this demon can stand right in front of you, but all you can see is a human being because they're filtering the frequency. Okay,
Exactly.
this new energy is coming in from the core of the galaxy, and it's unlifting the veil. That's why you're seeing this coronavirus bogus pandemic. It's all because they need to start vaccinating the whole human population.
Lock down your brain.
Because your third eye is coming online, people.
Right.
Okay, and their little veil, their little cloak, you know, that keeps you from seeing them.
Seeing them. Exactly. You're gonna start talking with these motherfuckers and goddamn. And why you see all these things on YouTube? I swear to God, I'm sitting in that Cadillac with one of these music exec. This motherfucker turned around, so whole motherfucker was a lizard. Yeah, that's real. Yep. Because that's Ogu energy up in this fucking thing, which is, I showed you, it's reptile energy. Reptile energy up in this thing. And so with the frequency changing, it's trying to lock the frequency of the planet changing because you're moving back towards Sirius. And the energy is going to, the vibration is going to lift, and they're not going to be able to cloak themselves in a fake aura field to make you believe this goddamn thing is a human. You're going to see a whole goddamn lizard, and you'll probably have a heart attack and die. Because You don't know none of this shit. But your ancient Africans knew all this shit. You say, is this Jesus? Can I call on Jesus to get this lizard head nigga off of me? Go ahead, Joe.
The frequencies coming in, and you know they're blurting in and out real fast. So it's going to be real soon before we can actually see them in their full glory. Okay, they won't look like humans. You'll see the actual demon. That's why that's why Bill Gates and the rest of their little demonic crew wants to vaccinate you. So you got to understand how all this works. This is why they set the 5G.
I got the 5G, the GMO foods, all this shit to fuck with your frequency. So you won't be able to see because your visual spectrum is gonna widen. You're gonna start seeing shit that you ain't never saw. You be like, God damn. Now if you don't understand how the real world works, a lot of you motherfuckers gonna have a heart attack, pass out. Go ahead,
Okay, they're trying to control.
Is that how someone? Is that how someone has a heart attack?
I don't know, Joby. Is it with your smart ass?
Control the frequency and keep these demons, keep their little cloak, their little cloaking mechanism operating. So they gotta vaccinate you, get that nanotech floating up in your brain, shut down your pineal gland, shut down your prostrate gland, so you can't channel energy to ward these demons off. They're body snatching you, man. Okay, this is invasion of the body snatchers. Here is what they're using: polarization. They're filtering out certain light frequencies so you can't see these demons. All right, but they can be standing right in front of you. See, like right here, she shape shifted for like a split second right there on national TV, and they're doing it in all these news broadcasts, man. They're shape shifting right in front of you, man. Okay, and let me tell you, man, you'd be shocked who these dark energies are. You'd be shocked. I mean, James Brown, man. You know, my hero, a guy I used to idolize, is one of these damn demons, man. He been playing us.
James Brown was fucking Al Sharpton.
Brown was one of these demons, man. He was cloaked demon. All right. So, you know, I mean, you'd be shocked who all these demons are, man. But, you know, we're gonna start uncloaking these demons, man. We gotta get back on these emerald tablets. Here we go.
Below us. Forth they came into this cycle. Formless were they.
Okay, forth they came into this cycle. They had to come through a portal, which is a cycle, which is a vortex. Okay? Forth they came through this vortex, you know, into our dimension. Okay? They operate outside of the visible light spectrum. Okay? Here you go. Formless were they of another vibration. So they operate outside of our visible light spectrum, so we can't see them. Okay, but you know they house themselves in these avatars, man. All right, here we go.
Existing unseen by the children of Earthmen. Only through blood could they have formed being.
Only through blood could they have formed being. All right, that gets into spirit cooking.
Yep.
Okay, the lady that's going to be featured her name is Marina Abramovich. Okay, she's doing lectures at the Rothschild Foundation. Right?
Oh, the Rothschild.
She's the one working with Jay-Z, working with Hillary Clinton, working, you know, with the Clintons. All right, and you know these Clintons are definitely clones. Hold on. Here you go. Here's your boy Clinton.
On countless numbers of unwitting American victims, and he even went so far as to say the basic methods that they use in this mind control: hypnosis, drugs, and torture.
Oh, clone thief.
We'll get past that. Here you go.
Yep.
Here's Clinton, the clone. There he is. That's the clone.
President Clinton. Yeah.
That's why he's behaving the way he's behaving. They got the technology of spirit transfer technology. Okay? They can take your consciousness and house it in a clone. It's called spirit transfer technology. All right, this is what I'm going to be breaking down in the deep state. Okay, this is how, I mean, this stuff goes deep.
No policy of genocide, either against the
And this right here is one of these demons. You can see it on him, man. He got a damn demon on his ass. And this demons possessing people is at an epidemic rate because they listening to that Drake low vibration. Look at that little demon right there. Smile. Okay? Listen to that Drake low vibration.
Drake.
That demons travel on the street.
Imagine with Lil Wayne. Shit. Drake. Shit. Lil Wayne mama. All kind of demonic shit on that shit. Good joke.
Frequencies, man. Low frequencies. There's your boy Clinton, a damn clone. All right? That's a clone. He's got a demon housed on him, man. Jay-Z, Beyonce, Rihanna, Chris Brown, they have all been spirit cooked. And the lady that spirit cooked them is this Marina Abramovich. All right? And here you go, man.
Oh, that housing deep.
Spirit cooking. Okay, spirit cooking with essential aphrodisiac recipes was released by Marina Abramovic in 1996, but the ingredients call for fresh breast milk with fresh sperm milk, blood, and to be consumed. Okay, they're doing blood rituals. And your boy Jay-Z, Beyonce, Rihanna, they're all in on it. Everybody, they're in on this, man. Research Marina Abramovic. Okay, we about to get into her. There she is. She telling you right there with the spell, man. There she is. Goat's horn, blood, human ritual with a sharp knife cut deeply into the middle finger of your left hand and eat the pain. And it's the blood. Okay, she's calling up a demon. She's calling up these demonic entities, man. Okay, she's calling up these damn demons, man. Which is why you see this crap in the portal. Okay, she's the one who calls the demons up. She works with the Rothschilds. She's the one who calls the demons up and houses them in the avatars. All right, here we go. There's a psychopath right there, man. There she is with Jay-Z. Go ahead. There she is. Jay-Z. Okay? He's taking part of the rituals, man. These dark rituals that they're talking about with Thoth. Okay? Spirit cooking. Okay? Blood rituals. Calling up the reptilian Ogo energy.
Like calling that reptilian energy up. Exactly.
How would Jay-Z associate himself with this lady? According to Marina, Jay-Z worked to invest in her company long-term in exchange to appear in his video.
Oh yeah, this demonic bitch in the video. Because the Rothschilds control the planet. And if you're going to do any of this, you're going to be with all of this shit. They all got demonic demons on, all of them. Because the Rothschilds control the world. And they were put there by Ogu and Thoth ass. And fucking Enlil, Jehovah, punk ass. Okay? This is how the universe really works. And I'm gonna do my heart attack again with Joe. Oh! Got a heart attack, nigga.
That's not how you do it. It's not fast. That's how you do it.
Okay. After shooting the video, Marina said Jay-Z backed out the deal. Okay, let's get into this Marina. Because, see, Jay-Z knows, okay, that his career would be over if he ever got associated with calling up these damn demons, which he's definitely doing. Because his wife is a damn witch. Beyonce is a witch. Okay? And she's a clone, man. Okay, she's a clone of Nefertiti. Barack Obama is a clone of Akhenaten. Michelle Obama is a clone
of Queen T.
Okay? They're clones, man. Of Queen T. Michelle Obama is Queen T. Your boy Obama, right there. Okay, Akhenaten. Hold on.
Egypt.
Michelle Obama. She's Queen T.
I said that. Vince said that. I never seen this other
Queen T. With Jackson, a clone. That's why he looks different. They say he got a nose change, all that. Nah, that dude got cloned. And there you go. It's Beyonce. Nefertiti, okay, who was Akhenaten's wife. They cloned Akhenaten and put him in the damn White House. Matter of fact, all these actors, actresses, political leaders are
All
clones
cloned.
of
with
ex-pharaohs, of Roman emperors, Babylonian emperors. And let me kind of give you an example of that. Up here trying to hide under some bogus crap like time travel. I don't want to say time travel is bogus. I'm quite sure that's very possible through portals and whatnot. Because
Well,
time, you know,
time
when you
is
said
a illusion. I don't believe no time travel.
it
Everything's
goes into
happening
the
now.
vortex to the universe because we live in a vortex. Our galaxy is a vortex. So that vortex will circle back around and repeat itself. So yeah, you can travel back and forth in time, but you do it through the mind. Okay, hold on. There you go. It's Matt Damon, and there's his clone. This is Matt Damon today, and there's his clone from the past, man, from back in the day. Matt Damon's clone. Okay?
Clone all of them.
There's
Not
Johnny
real.
Depp, and there's
Demon.
this is Johnny
the
Depp
demon
today,
Depp.
and this is who he's cloned from. Okay. All right. These people are clones, man. Eddie Murphy. Okay. They dig up these old bodies and then they clone people. You know, they can make them, you can clone them at any age, from a baby all the way up to an old person. Okay. There you go. Clones, man. Okay. They're saying that this is Steve Martin as a woman. So I guess they can take women, make males out of them. Jay-Z, and he was cloned from back in the day in 1939, man from Harlem, Jay-Z. Okay, clone. House with a demon. They're saying Barack Obama is this woman, but not. I think Barack Obama is Akhenaten. Okay, you can see Egyptian actress Zabeda Torah and Jennifer Lawrence. Okay, turns out Harry Potter is a damn clone. Okay, it's Michael Jackson, clone. Okay, Justin Timberlake, damn clone. See what they're doing is they get these they dig up these bodies and they clone them, put them out, put a demon on them, put them out as your stars. Give them promotion. They promote the hell out of them. Clones, man. Sylvester Stallone. Okay, painted from Pope Gregory. He was ex-pope, so they cloned the Pope and brought him out. Sylvester Stallone. Arya Stark from 1936. Okay, that's Nicolas Cage. This is Nicolas Cage in the year 1870. They dig up his body, pull out, they go in the bones and get the cartilage and clone a new you. Okay, and bring him out as stars. Okay, Matthew McConaughey, right here, and this is him, his original him, and this is the clone version of him. They just bring him back out today. Okay, you got Roman emperors Caligula and Jack Gleason. Okay, clone. They took this little rodent right here and cloned him from a Roman emperor. Okay. All right. There you go. When your grandma looks like Taylor Swift. Okay, so this was Hugh Hefner's, one of his women, cloned her, and now she's Taylor Swift today. See, cloning program. They're all part of the cloning program, man. Okay, Spanish painter.
What you learn about Joby?
Why did I Taylor Swift today? I gotta rewind that again.
Hefner's, one of his women, cloned her, and now she's Taylor Swift today.
Oh
See?
my God.
Cloning program. They're all part of the cloning program, man. Okay, Spanish painter Diego Velasquez and Peter Dinklage.
He's double game. That's the clone.
Clone. I mean, I can go right down on the list, man. Daniel Radcliffe at the man on the wall, Manchester.
Cloning is ancient science, guys. Thousands of years ago. Ancient. It's that we're now behind everything now. That's ancient science. Georgia.
1940s and
Originating from black people? Is that what you mean?
But it's hard to clone black people because it's hard to get your DNA genetics to clone you. But I think they're able to do it. But it's hard for them to put a demon in them up. Hard for them to splice you and create another person out of it. But cloning you, yes, they can clone you. They just can't create other people out of it, unless because your genetics is melanated, so it's hard to splice light with light.
Yeah,
You are light.
I'm trying to understand the cloning. The cloning came from them, though. them,
But
them
of
specifically.
not from
Them.
white people. No, that comes from advanced beings, Joey. Advanced in this other planet who actually control this planet that you can't see right now. They're still here. Inky, Enlil, the motherfuckers are all still here. They can sit. They can be right next to. They can be right next to. They can be shamani. You wouldn't even know. They can house their soul inside shamani, and you wouldn't even know that was them. You believe that was shamani?
Making sense why we have so many resemblance of African people, because I've seen that a lot. I've met someone who really looks so much like me, like everything, like everything, the body,
Maybe
everything.
they
I was
cloned you because they knew you're gonna be talking shit.
man, I was scared. I blocked that shit. I usually blocked. I don't block people, but I blocked that lady because I was like, how do you just look like me like this? Like this is crazy, you know? It makes sense.
He's Harry Potter today. Okay, John Travolta. This was him back in the day from 1860. Clone him, bring him back out. Okay. Bruce Willis.
Bruce Willis.
Okay. The Philippine Douglas MacArthur. You know, I don't know if he's a clone or not because Bruce Willis have to be older than that. But anyway, or they could have cloned him. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? But you know, it's like Michael Jackson, Nicolas Cage. You know, this cloning program has been going on for thousands and thousands and thousands of years. Before the Egyptian god thought this is what they would do, because see, the Earth's magnetic field changed, and what happened was they
we fell in vibration. What was that? Earth magnetic field changed, and we fell in vibration. That's why we're caught in this system. And that's why they created these white people to house these demons, and Asian people to house these demons inside of it, because they need black. You see, everything feeds off. If you notice, nothing moves without black. That's why we are all the trendsetters. That's what white people can never create. They mimic us. Asian people mimic us. They don't create because they're actually just a clone with a demonic energy inside of it that has no creative ability because it's not coming from the true creator of the universe. This is some really deep shit. I can't keep Joby too long because I had another video I think I wanted Joby to play.
Yeah, this one.
But
I think we can continue maybe tomorrow because we still have the show tomorrow. We can
we can change them all. Yeah, that's that was the other one. So I add some more. Because I haven't been in this so long, I'm kind of rusty. But you know, this hours. You guys know I used to do this hours of shows I had to catch up of things I had to put together because I kind of like didn't piece this together well because I left out so much other shit and do all this other time. Because you guys remember back in the day, I would always be talking about those, how great he is, doing the emerald tablets. And then in the last 5 years, I was like, nah, Thoth is fucked up. Anytime I'm bringing up demons, and I said, who's bringing up these demons? Who's opening up portals into other dimensions, which we know is real? So, see, since they got control of the planet, these demonic energies, they keep telling you things that are not real. Oh, that's all illusion. Oh, that's made up. Because they don't want you to know what actually real is anymore. Because these are the motherfuckers that's running the planet, these demonic energies. We're going to finish that out, Joby. See all these other people.
All right.
Giants to being 6 foot humans, and their lifespan shortened. So they had to create avatars, keep living in existence, keep their spirit walking on this earth, or else they would die off because of the changed atmosphere. Because the original people come from Nibiru. Nibiru orbits Sirius C, or orbits the Sirius star. Okay. Zachariah Sitchin says some planet that's still in our solar system. That's a bunch of crap. I'm gonna be breaking that down in the next video.
Yeah, I didn't believe that either. I said, no, okay, so you said this is serious. Exactly. So
they're highly advanced. That's why you see these flying
saucers everywhere. So so Anunnaki do come from Sirius like us. Yeah, because they would like to say, oh, they come from another planet in our solar system. I said, that's a bunch of bullshit. But that's right, they would lie because they created these crackers and they would keep those lies going so you would know the truth. So they come from Sirius like us. And they're very, like I said, very advanced. Millions of years ahead of us. When they came to this planet, they tried to enslave our ass. These wicked, these are niggas. The universe is full of niggas. Okay? Black people. We are the building blocks of life. Go ahead, your word finish. Go ahead.
And saucers all over the place. Those are black people.
Exactly.
I'll be breaking it down in the next
Those are
video.
black
And they're the
people.
ones that created this Tamahu, which is
Yep.
Caucasians. They engineered them directly from the Ajiji, who were the workers for
black.
these Oti Anunnaki. Okay? The Ajiji rebelled against the Anunnaki. Anunnaki
Here's
left
the
the
word.
Ajiji here on the planet. That's your black African tribes of South Africa,
Hey,
the
look.
Bantu people. They're the
South African,
Ajiji.
all over Africa. In fact, all of us. They left our ass because we revolted against these motherfuckers and said there was a war. I said, no. Now I'm not sure if we were the Gigi or not because they said they found some Africans, us here too. But the Gigi said, we're not doing no more of this fucking work. You got your fucking mind, get out of here. And so there was a revolt and there was a revolution. Yeah, we're not fucking. And so the upper Anunnaki wanted to punish us, the black people, and keep our frequency fucked up. So there's a war going on with these other niggas. Go ahead, Joe.
Jason, did you say? Jason said one of us could be them. That could be you, Jason. Careful.
And this whole divine right to rule comes from the Anunnaki, man. Ain't got nothing to do with no damn reptilians because the Anunnaki control the reptilians through black magic. And the chief suspect behind the black magic is Enlil, Yahweh, God of the Bible. And these Anunnaki have not left the planet. They're based in Antarctica. Okay? I'm going to be breaking this down in this video.
But no, Enlil is in fucking Antarctica. That's why them crackers always go down to Antarctica to do. And Inky is in the ocean. As Cooper, as you see them flying saucers coming out of the ocean. Inky is in the ocean. His bases are in the ocean, what they call the Nomo. And Lil's ass is in the South Pole. Go ahead, Joey.
The deep state. The white man does not run the world. The black man runs the world. The enemy to the gods was the Ajiji.
Now that's black man, that motherfucker. We are the Ajiji, not us. That's why we warred against these other fucking niggas. That's why they create these crackers, these other people. That's what the hate is about. That's why they create these other races to keep that hate going. Because we fought these other niggas. We fought Thoth. We fought fucking Inky. We fought Enlil. These niggas of the Bible. And that's what it tells you in the goddamn Gnostic text. That we fuck these niggas. These other niggas aren't our friends. Those Hermes, motherfucking Enlil, Inky, all these motherfuckers, we fought their ass. That's why they create these crackers, these Asians, and that's what the hate's about. Why they hate us? We never done to these people. What's this going on? Because they create another race to go against us. A vicious, brutal races to fight our ass. That's what the genetics show, and that's what the myths show. Because we revolted against these motherfuckers. Told these bitches kick rocks, motherfuckers. Because we're both from Sirius, so that's it. We are the lesser Ajiji. That's who we are. We are the Ajiji, coming from South Africa. And then permeate throughout the globe. Go ahead, Joby.
Okay? The GG rebelled against Yahweh, sided with Marduk, and they had a war. Marduk had a war with Yahweh's son, Allah.
Yeah.
All right? So that's the reason why these Hebrews, you know, they venerate Yahweh, and they always talking trash about the Egyptians. All right? But one of these gods called up these demons, okay, and used these demons to attack humanity with.
Exactly. Thoth did that. Thoth sided with Enlil, and they did that. And Thoth and Enlil made these crackers and these East Indians. That's why they worship him. That's why I told you in the Gnostic text that the white man's God is Enlil, Yahweh, because he created these motherfuckers. Him and Thoth. It tells tells you right there in the Gnostic text. That's why that's their God. Yahweh, punk ass. Go ahead, Joby.
Right? And that's where you get the story of Zeus unleashing the Kraken on humanity for those who did not obey. You can see that cloning program is real. All right. It's bona fide. We already know they've been cloning since the 1940s with the Nazis. And we already know the government has deep underground military bases. And what are they doing in these bases? They're doing genetic engineering and cloning. Okay. And that's all operated by the gods who come from Nibiru. They've taken over this whole solar system, based themselves on Mars. They base themselves on the moons of Saturn. They base themselves on the moons of Jupiter, Uranus. They're all over the solar system.
Because remember, we know they said it because Martin Bennell, who worked for NASA, said, hey, we looked up there and there's fucking 8 and 9 foot tall niggas up on Saturn. That's them. That's the Anunnaki motherfuckers. That's them. Tolton. He said, what? Remember, Carrie Casablanca, they said, what do you mean? They're like us? She said, no, they're black. You guys remember that? And she said, oh, they like us? No crackers. There's no crackers in space. You people created here. You're a subset. You are a mutant species created by black people. Yes. That's what sorry. So, he said, yo, there's niggas up there making rings around Saturn. Go ahead, Joey.
Man. Okay. And where Earth is just a petri dish because it's there.
How did we even get here? This is just so fucked up. How did we even get here? It's just so crazy. I'm just looking at this white body on the screen now. It looks. How did Sophia get here? It's crazy.
Well, Sophia, it wasn't Sophia. Sophia created Ogu, which is the demiurge, without permission from the creator and without the other half. Well, Ogu, and then that becomes your then all this shit starts to happen. It's all the wickedness because it fell and it's not connected to the creator, Joe. It's out of creation. So to survive, it must feed on energy. So it created a system where it can get energy still, which is wicked, because without energy, it'll die. Everything has energy. So it created a system to be able to feed off of.
I'll read that sentence that you told me to read again earlier from Sophia, which said, Sophia watched these marvelous, radiant beings all around her, a desire to forgive birth to an aeon of her own eros within her, but she acted to this desire impatiently, impassively. Yeah. She didn't bother to involve her divine partner, nor to obtain.
Exactly, her divine partner means her masculine half. The other one's saying the Dogon got the other, but they're saying it was Ogon who didn't wait for the feminine half. The Gnostic is saying it was Sophia who didn't wait for the masculine half. So it's the same story, but one is saying the woman fucked up, the other one's saying the man fucked up and didn't wait for the other half to create. So go ahead.
Their DNA that created mankind on the planet. Okay, I'm gonna be breaking this all down. Did the deep state, Catholic Church, CERN unleash the Kraken on humanity? That's gonna be the next video, man. Okay, Marina Abramovic is the one that's calling up these demons, and of course she works with the Rothschilds. Okay, Rothschilds is Illuminati. Okay, as you can see right here, Marina Abramovic, the Rothschild Foundation lecture. Okay, this is the chief witch.
The thousands
here she is
for live streaming will make her feel very much at home. She, as Christopher said, was made an honorary Royal Academy mission in 2011. What he didn't say was that she has even more medals than he does. She's been honored by 15 countries to date and counting.
Okay, 15 countries honor this wicked witch. These countries, these governments are your enemy. Okay, they're controlled by the deep state. The deep state is controlled by the Anunnaki. The black man still runs the planet. It's this white man right here. was created from the Greys. That his avatar was created from the Greys. The Greys have slits in their eyes. They're reptilian entities. So they took human DNA and crossed it in with this demonic entity, a snake, or some kind of reptile, created a human being out of it, created cats. That's why cats have slits in their eyes. They're created from snakes. All right? But anyway, man, let's go.
Of the pioneering generation of performance artists who were accepted, embraced by, and allowed to subvert the institutional museum world. And since then, she's shown in almost every major institution around.
There's that witch, Marina Abramovich, right there. See her right there. Rothschild Foundation lecture. There she is, the witch. Rothschild's the one to run the damn banks. They finance the wars. They're the ones behind the coronavirus. This little witch. Okay? They need that vaccine because their bill is being lifted. The new frequency is coming in from the core of the earth. So these reptilians, you're able to see them. Okay? You start to see the demon come out. Okay? The demons are coming out, man. But let's get into this so you get a clear picture.
The first living female artist to take on the main galleries at the Royal Academy. And in a way, that's the distant frame that we're looking forward to.
These are all demons, man. Avatars for the demonic entities, man. Okay? So people want to sit here and say I'm crazy. I ain't crazy. I do my research. I know what the hell's up. Is you people just dumber than, I don't want to say, the people that know what time it is, I'm not talking to you. Them cattle brains out there, you dumber than a box of rocks, man. You don't understand electromagnetic frequencies. That's the problem. Okay? You only see within the visible light spectrum. There are galaxies and planets that you cannot see with the naked eye. They need infrared in order for you to see these galaxies. You got some galaxies operating in the gamma state. You got some operating in the microwave state. You cannot see microwaves with the naked eye. You can't see gamma rays with the naked eye. We operate within the visible light spectrum. So your third eye has to be operating. Our third eye is coming online, so we're able to see the demon. All right, here we go.
This talk. What she's going to talk about is many things, but actually the past, the present, and the future for performance art in general and her art in particular.
It's on BitChute. I'll share it 10 speed to anyone who would love maybe to rewatch the video. I'll share it.
She was told that timing was critical tonight, and she's brilliant at timing. She did 736 hours at the Museum of Modern Art continuously, well, over 84 days with the public, 512 hours at the Serpentine. She's been told an hour tonight. We said 45 minutes, then conversation with me.
Okay, man, we're going to move past this and get to the Wicked Witch. There she is, right there, full force. The witch. That's a witch.
Performance art, because such a particular form of art. It's not to stand up.
She's the one behind the spirit cooking. She's the one that works with Hillary Clinton, Donald Trump. They're all part of the deep state. Donald Trump is putting $250 billion towards 5G. He's your enemy. All governments on this planet are your enemy. The Chinese people are not your enemy. The people of Iran, Iraq, Afghanistan are not your enemy. The people of Russia are not your enemy. Their governments are the enemy. The government of the United States is your enemy. All governments on this planet are your enemy. Period. They're witches. Okay? Run and controlled by the deep state and the chief.
But if you're talking about generally the people, they are all our enemies then. Not just the government, them as a creation, the white people generally, Asian, whatever, all of them.
Suspect is Yahweh, God of the Bible. He's the one that want to wipe out humanity on planet Earth. Okay? He's the one that sent off the flood and wiped out humanity. He had a war with Marduk in Kemet. And that's the reason why Samaria got blown to bits. It was because of a nuclear catastrophe. That's why the Sahara Desert has green glass. They had a nuclear catastrophe that got erased out of history. We're going to be breaking this down in the next video. Did the deep state, Catholic Church, CERN, unleash.
Yeah, so I'm going to stop it there. That is literally almost was the 40th minute. The video is almost an hour, but yeah, I'm gonna stop it there. We're gonna continue tomorrow from there where we've left. There's another pending video we're supposed to share, showing literally also another side of them, their history, where they come from, the hidden facts, and all that. So literally, I don't know if I'm gonna go through the comments, all of them. I've taken so much time right here, but I'll see what I can literally go through. Shout out to everyone with us in the building. I see Jabba, shout out to Jason, shout out to John Mosquito, shout out to Big Cheese, shout out to Ricky Snow and Sunken One, Babylon, Dan, Outside the Box, Karibu Sana, 10 Speed, and to anyone who have not or might not have mentioned, Karibuni Nyote. Hope you guys are doing amazing. Nyote. Do you guys understand what nyote means? Can someone translate that for those who have been taking Swahili classes kindly? But yes, also we had K. Williams earlier in the building. But let me start from where. So we had let me see where I can start from. We had Jason Hill says, I can't believe the part about the whites having the black dots. They have to be wicked. It's crazy, man. I also didn't get that part. That's also something I also question too. You know, just having that dots, you know, and they have to be that wicked. It's something also for me doesn't add up, no cap. We lost Keith, I think, for a moment. I don't know if he's gonna be able to come back, but we're literally winding up. And yeah, but also see we have Babylon says, who is they that created? Who is That's a question. Okay, I'm gonna skip on that. So shout out to Jason. He says Bill Carson narratives on the Anunnaki is crazy. Having whites thinking they were Anunnaks. And I also see we have Jiba Jabba. Rick Snow also says, your TikTok friend say you are Anunnaki. I say few coworker. What is white history? They don't know. Okay. And I also see Jason says earlier, let me read that again. So see, Jason says sometimes I think some of us could had been Anunnaki, especially the Titans, weren't always the size beings we were huge. Okay, I don't know much about that. I'm gonna read that again. Sometimes I think some of us could had been Anunnaki, especially the Titans. We weren't always the size beings they were huge. Talking about the giants. I think I don't know how many of you have seen this Kenyan
Oh, maybe you
trending
said it.
like the Kenyans. Yeah, it's back. I don't know how many of you have seen those Kenyans who are shout out to white people. White people know how to take advantage of so much, you know, so much. So we have this tall, I don't know how many feet, but the tallest, literally tallest we have in the 254, and they've been popping. So far, we have like 5, 6 of them. I don't know many of you have seen them. Maybe if you are on TikTok and all that, but I kind of relate to what you're trying to say there, Jason Hill. And also, it made us. It's why I think I spoke about it sometime on my show. It relates back to some history of just, I'll say the giants, but yeah. I also see Baby Lan said earlier, so they okay, I'm gonna leave that. I also see Jason said that the Anunnaki fear finally facing the prime creator because of all the ruthless going to war with folks on different planets and dimensions beyond this one. And I also see 10 Speed said, hey kid, does this all apply when you are dead? Or are you blind to this same demon energy after physical death? I think maybe Keith is in the position to answer that. I'm not sure. Are you Keith there? I don't know if he's able to answer that right now.
Can we turn the other machine real quick? To work over there.
Yeah, gonna set him up.
Yeah. Not able to. But I also see Jason said exactly Black Fox in space turn into Superman, bone structure, get super strong. And I also see Baby Lance says, you believe that the pale man has so much evil power being devil, yet still you all believe that the black man is so powerless being an angel, so you need a god to save you from a man. All right. That's what you think? And also see we have Jason who says, I'm going on 45 years old. If I was that age, in Kemet, I would be higher priest knowing all this. I know. I love Jason the way you're always positive. And I also see 10 Speed is saying that. So my question is, are they creating these clones, but housing the demons in there, calling them AI? That's a good question. Could be. But maybe Kit can answer that as well. Not in the position to answer that. Also, see, 10 Speed says, "In this, is this why we keep we keep?" Let me read this out again. Is this why we keep being reincarnated until we overtake everything on this planet? I think that's somehow I always think about that too. Cause there's a time Kit once said, "You'll keep on coming back until." Your purpose, which also I've heard him sometimes say, we have no purpose, but I believe everyone has a purpose. I kind of believe everyone has a purpose. I don't know about you guys, but I kind of believe everyone has a purpose. So, yeah, you keep on coming back, I feel like, until everything literally happens correctly. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I'm not also in the best position to answer that. I also see Babylon also says, so now. I'm gonna skip that. Also see Jason earlier say that's why they banned those glasses. The military had to see in a different spectrum of light to see them lower beings. That's amazing. And I also see, let me go again. Jason still adding on that says that's why I said especially those white people pictures from the 1800 incest and the lower beings. Jason, shout out to Big Cheese says James Brown cloned AI Sharpton because he liked it so much. All right. I also see Jiba said earlier, Joby, they cloned a caveman to get Chuck Norris. Man, it's crazy. It's crazy, man. And also see Big Cheese says, I thought Obama was a Kenyan Kikuyu, so now you're telling me he's a clone. I know it's crazy. Shout out to Jamos. There's a video he shared earlier of this man who was, on the train. I think it's a train drama. If you can confirm on the comment,
I'm
right?
back. That was question they asked me. No, I didn't hear it. Go. I was in the store trying to get some. It's cold as fuck out there. What they asked me?
I'm Luo. Obama is from my tribe. I'm Luo.
What they asked me, Joby? Yes, somebody asked.
Yeah, there's a question. Let me go back. Just a minute. Dang, just a minute. That was 10 Speed. The other question from you.
Oof, it's cold in the fuck out here. Like 5 degrees out.
All right. So the first question was, does all this apply when you are dead or you bind to
Yes, that's why there's no such thing as death. Your body, your body is a magnetic field. Your soul is energy. It's housed in magnetics. If your vibration is not high enough, you're not leaving this realm. That's why all this fucked up shit happens. People tell you all lies that, oh no, see, white people telling all their fake signs. Oh, give me a second. Telling all their fake, oh, you just die and don't go to the light. And they can never leave the realm because they were created in this realm. Us, we are soul spirits. Can you hear me, Joby, still? Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Ours about vibration. They can never leave. Okay, you got an astral plane, right? That's the lower frequency that white people, Asian, and all these other non-cellular people can go to. They can go to like what they call like the lower part of the fourth dimension called the astral plane. But you can't leave here. See, this thing is feeding off your energy constantly. That's why that's why you keep coming back here. You recycle energy. And so the earth is put us up, Joe, real quick before we leave. Put us up, say go to Google, say images of the Van Allen belt. Say images of the Van Allen belt. VAN and then Ellen, Ellen, Ellen belt.
Pardon?
So there's a magnetic field. You got it, Van Allen, VAN, and then ELLEN belt. So you're trapped in this magnetic field. So your body dies, all right? You're nothing but now a soul, a ball of light. You can't get past that belt because you don't vibrate high enough. This thing has captured you here. So it's going to recycle your energy into another goddamn body. You're going to become Joby again, and your name's going to be Tiffany this time, okay? Or whatever the hell. Because you don't vibrate high enough to, Van Allen belt joke. What did you spell? Belt, not a bike, the belt. Van, BANELLEN belt, BELT, Van Allen belt. I mean, no, Allen. My fault. Spell like this. VANALLEN belt. Van Allen belt. Images. And it say images. See, there you go. The first one right there. There you go. That first one. That first picture right there. Yeah, right there. See, there's a Van Allen belt. There's a magnetic field around the earth. And if you don't vibrate high enough, you're just going to come back into another body. And then there's also another belt around this galaxy called the Kuiper belt. This entity is keeping you here to keep it alive. This Ogu Yaldabaoth energies is keeping you here to keep it alive. So you're just being recycled life through life after life after life. There's no such thing as death. So just because you outside your body, that don't mean shit. You're still unless you vibrate high enough to get out of this part of the universe. You're caught in a prison. That's why they want to call these now these damn. They want to house you with I get into this all tomorrow, guys. I can't keep Joby here and say Joby's got to get home. I get into all this tomorrow, guys. It goes deep. That's why they want to keep all. That's why they want to put you now, house your spirit inside of a robot and make you transhuman. Because this thing is trying to keep you here forever so it can feed off your energy. So you'll never leave. You won't even leave the body now. It just feed off your body forever. You'll just be housed in now what a robot. You'll be half a robot. God damn, it's cold out that motherfucker. So that's what's going on. So you're caught in a material illusion that this thing created to make sure it survives. It's cut off from true God. This thing called the devil, the demiurge, the Ogu. And so you had another bunch of motherfuckers from Sirius who are us helping this fucking thing keep us fucked up. It's a bunch of other niggas who created these crackers to help us keep us fucked up. To keep our energy, so they're in cahoots with this fucking thing. To make sure we don't leave this realm of existence to keep feeding this fucking thing, because that gives them power throughout the galaxy. So there's a war on with us and other niggas. See, white people gonna just they're gonna keep trying to make more other people because they're gonna die because the universal God is saying no, that these other people are not supposed to exist. So that's why things have changed. When the energy changed, all these other beings died. All these other people are gonna start dying. And that's what they're trying to stop. So that's why they're trying to make these robots now and all this AI shit. Go ahead, Joe.
Yeah, but literally coming to the end of today's show. At least I've extended for this ask to I've stayed for 30 minutes extra. So I hope you guys
you did.
I'm gonna continue tomorrow, of course. I see we have Big Cheese there earlier. He thought you are being cloned, you know. He says Keith might be
I did, but I gotta wait. I did, but I gotta wait for my hateful niggas. I wouldn't like Bernie Mac. Bernie Mac told people, "Hey, they're cloning motherfuckers down here." Remember, that's why they killed Bernie Mac. Bernie Mac type of they cloning people in Hollywood. This ain't right. This wrong. They say no, his ass is dead and stinking. Say you motherfuckers are cloning people.
I also see Jason says
But he's back.
next time.
He's back in another body.
I think I was in America maybe
You were
last
born
time.
where?
I'll be born in America next time. I think I was in America last time.
You
'Cause,
probably was.
yeah, so I just need to stay in Africa. I can't stay in America anymore. So that's enough. Of all those past lives, it should just be here, the motherland.
You
It's
you
peaceful.
don't you
I'm
don't
not gonna
get no choice, Joey. They just throw you in another black body. You won't get no choice.
I want to be here. That's me saying I want to be here. I want to enjoy this freedom that I have. This is so much freedom, that today's majority,
White
don't have.
white people
Yeah.
tell all that fake stuff. Oh, you choose when you come back. You choose your body. No, you don't. Your ass is tossed back. Your ass is tossed right back in this bitch, not knowing nothing because you are to keep this thing energy. That's why everything's full of lies.
But yes, much love, family. We're coming to the end. I'm gonna have
Much
something
love,
to
guys.
guys tomorrow, same time, same place.
Much
I'll
love,
continue
guys.
the conversation tomorrow. So tune in. We'd love to continue learning more. Peace to you guys.
Yeah,
You
peace.
give
It's fucking cold in a motherfucker.
daddy because it's flower.